All right.
Little
So,
labias.
Claire, we're back to you.
It's my turn.
And your lovely, seductive voice
Goody.
that will get me and Mag sweating like last time.
I thought I'd give you guys a choice today, actually. So there is part 2 of the Skuldner.
Oh, when did that come up? Is that new?
It's new. We've got one called Viking Lovers Part 1, which is far more hetero, and we've got the Skuldner Part 2. So I'm gonna...
Which is less hetero?
Well, not so much that, but more it's the femdom. It's less traditional, shall we say.
I mean, it would be fun to do like the part 2s and not just start something new every time. And also, admittedly, I don't really remember that much from the Skuldner.
Okay, fair enough.
Was the Skuldner the first one?
Yeah, it was the first one I did about the femdom.
What was that the one that we actually like?
That was the one we
ironically ended up loving.
Yes, it was. It was the one that it was the one we really shipped.
Was that the one with the
craftsman?
Was it the one with the let it? It wasn't the one with like the let it go reference.
Not that one. No, that was different. This was the one in the forest. The one in the forest.
Yeah, and it's his first time, and he's bending over to remove his trap.
Yes.
And
it was actually quite well written, wasn't it?
And he's a craftsman, and his mum's in on it, and it's it's cute.
Let's do that one.
Let's do that one.
Let's do the cute one. Okay.
I'm leaning back.
It has but here's the thing. Part 2 has a lot to live up to because part 1 we went in expecting like Sub-Zero, and then we ended up loving it. And now we're like, is part 2 the same level, or what do we?
We have a dedication. We have a dedication. So just to remind, it's by Flower of Midnight. Thank you, Flower of Midnight, for providing us with this treasure. The dedication is 4/M. I hope that you love it. Heart emoji. So whoever M is, I hope they love it too.
Yeah, hopefully.
Right. So we come into the story around the time when, he's just got back from the forest. He's had this incredible encounter. So he says,
What's his name again?
His name's Bjorn. So,
of course.
I've been distracted all day. Memories of yesterday filled my dreams and made me wake hard as a rock throughout the night. I bet it did. I dreamt of ravens dancing together in the blue sky and woke with the taste of the goddess in my mouth. I dreamt of swimming in the cool water, holding her naked against me, and then waking with a start to find her gone. There's a lot of this.
I don't know why. For me, I don't know if this says a lot about me sexually.
Yeah.
But like things like taste in my mouth never gets me.
Nope.
That never does anything for me. It's like the taste, like that's just not. Yeah.
No.
I
guess that's all. To be fair, that's all he's done to her. He hasn't actually had sex with her yet in the penetrative sense. He's only tongued her. So, and while that that can be the full course for anybody, he hasn't yet experienced anything else. So I think he's focusing on the taste.
Yeah, I think it's probably it's a way to describe it as well, isn't it? But for me, it's just like that thought of taste. I don't know, never really.
There you go. But yeah, essentially the poor boy is besotted and really horny. And he's.
Did you say that there's a lot of this, like a lot of like the dreams and?
There's a paragraph of this.
Kind of.
There's a paragraph of this. He has to wake up a few times and get himself off by hand.
Yeah, okay.
And go to sleep again.
Well, then that doesn't really fit. But it just when you said there's a lot of this, it got me thinking that on social media recently I've seen that yearning is in again.
Yes, yearning is in again. Yeah. We love a bit of yearning.
A little bit of Mr. Darcy going on.
I would like to clarify that my mead went down the wrong hole, and I'm not actually crying at him
Oh,
masturbating to to the thought. I haven't just like started to cry at that.
It's just so beautiful.
it's so beautiful.
My
Oh
eyes just
God.
start going teary and like watered up, and I'm like, oh my God.
No,
just as Claire's like, she had to pleasure.
But it's okay for you to get emotional at that.
it's okay to get emotional at the ending, and it's also very painful when anything goes down the wrong hole or an unexpected hole.
Yeah, true.
It is.
True that.
Yes.
It is. So he's like, oh, it's going to be a good day. She's invited me to play. My mother helps me set up my stall for the day before heading off to meet the other weavers. They have business to do reviewing the standards for the legal cloth that they weave. Their cloth is the cornerstone of all trade. They literally weave money. She's been smiling at me all morning like she knows everything. I swear I have never blushed so much in all my life. Thankfully, she only asked if I was meeting her again today, and I nodded, swallowing hard. She said she would come and mind my stall for me again. Nice, mummy.
I love how she's so just like unabashed. She's like, hey, my son is getting laid. La la la.
La 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 la. Clearly a very artistic and, focused son, because when she comes to find him, he's really focused on his work. People are asking him to carve runes into pieces for loved ones traveling. He's focused on carving an intricate series of runes into a leather gauntlet when his mom interrupts him. So he's clearly hyper-focused. And she says, time to go, Bjorn. I'll take care of the stall for you, my love. Take all the time you need.
Imagine your mum being like, off, it's time, come on, off you go, she'll be waiting.
So there's a paragraph here which I'm also going to skip out, where he essentially kind of gets lost because he finds the sticks he used to mark his way are gone, and he panics a bit, but then he focuses, he does some deep breathing, and he focuses on the oak tree next to him, asks the tree for help, and then a raven calls and leads him into the forest and inevitably leads him to the meeting place. So that, again, we have some raven interaction. Mm-hmm. Finally, I see ahead of me the clear...
I wonder why an oak tree and not an ash.
Oak trees...
I feel like that would have been
Oak trees are also very grounding and holy. There's not really time to go into it now, but I think looking into some tree lore would be something that would be very interesting for us to do at some point.
100%. And also, like, most of their big, heavy-duty stuff seems to have come from oak. Like, for example, all the ships, oak.
Yes, exactly.
No, I was more just meaning like ash felt like the easy. If you're like just trying to put Viking like references in there.
I like that they didn't, to be honest.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, but you're right. It would be the obvious flex if you're trying to too consciously write Viking. But this one isn't. So this is really good. So it turns out his goddess is sitting waiting at the lake, looking out across the water with a pile of notched sticks beside her. So she took the sticks away. She turns, looking directly at me. I saw your sticks, Bjorn. Do you want everyone to join us this afternoon? I feel
it's a different party.
I feel my cheeks turning a hot shade of crimson. I'm so embarrassed. Why didn't I think of that other people would find our spot? I'm sorry, goddess. I just wanted to make sure I could find you again. And how did you find me, Bjorn? She asks, gazing at me steadily. Well, I remember the path and the trees, and then I mumble and run out of words. How can I tell her that I asked Oak for help, and then a raven came to guide me here? And then what, Bjorn? She stands and comes over to me, staring intently at me. What can I say? I can think of nothing except the truth. Bless. I stare at the ground and mutter, I stopped by the oak tree to gather myself, and then, I heard a raven calling me, and, the raven brought me here. All my words come out in a rush. She lifts my chin with one finger, forcing me to look at her. I fall into the green depths of her eyes. Raven brought you here, you say? She questions softly. And do you have experiences like this often? I swallow hard. I do not like to talk of these things. My brothers, they like to fight and play hard. I feel like I'm falling into her eyes, that they are a vortex pulling me down into her. She says gently, sometimes. Well, on the first day of the bloat, when the Vulva's procession went by, I found myself flying into the air, and there was this other raven, and well, it sounds so stupid and fanciful now I'm telling her. Well, then I opened my eyes, and you were right in front of me, staring at me. She says, very good, Björn. That's very good. That's very promising. I'm baffled by this statement. She turns away from me and walks to the water's edge. Now, I'd like to say from this point, I haven't actually read this. So this will.
Oh, that's fun.
I am barebacking.
You're going into this. You're doing a virgin read.
Oh yes.
What a lovely phrase there.
What a lovely phrase. Come and sit with me, Björn, she commands. I hurry over to her, and she indicates for me to sit beside her and turn so she can look at me. There's something that I need to ask you, Björn, she says. I'm finishing my role this year as a singer for the Vulva of Freya, and I will begin to train as a Vulva myself. My eyes widen and I can't help myself. Wow, I say in awe. She smiles shyly and looks away, but she carries on speaking. The training is a long one and intense, and I'll need a Skuldner to take care of me while I train. Isn't really explain what this is, but we get the idea from her description in a sort of way. Well, yes, of course, I say. Every Vulva needs at least one Skuldner. I hope you will find someone that can serve you well. I can't believe how wonderful she is. And so he's not quite getting the thread yet.
Yeah,
I need some, she goes on, I'll need a Skuldner who is right for me, someone sensitive and creative, and someone who can attend my sexual and my spiritual energies. What more could anyone want, really?
So this has all been a job interview, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. She's interviewing him. I nod along. She will need someone special because she is so very special. So, Björn, is this something that you might consider? Consider? I have no idea what she's talking about. She needs a Skuldner, a loyal servant who can take care of her every need. Someone spiritual, intuitive, someone smart and strong and creative. Someone. She interrupts my train of thought. Björn, she's staring at me again intently. Would you consider being my Skuldner? What? Why is she asking me? She's someone really special, not me. I can't. I'm not even worthy to be asked, I protest. Björn, she exclaims, it is up to me to decide who I wish to ask. It is up to me to decide who is worthy of the role. And if I decide to ask you, then it is you that I will ask. If I consider you worthy, you are worthy. So she says essentially that the time with him pleased her. She sent that raven during the bloat, and she wants to test him over the next few days, followed by a ceremony if it's successful and a year's apprenticeship. And she will decide at the end of the year if she wishes to keep him permanently.
Oh, damn.
That's your apprenticeship.
So
think of worst apprenticeships.
Yeah, true.
But she's clearly into it, and he's still in the sort of Bella Swan headspace of, oh my god, this person thinks I'm hot.
I'm just a boy. I'm just a regular person.
I'm just a regular guy.
Tease him.
He is. We're just making fun of it from the Bella Swan perspective, Dan.
This is true. Yes, we are.
He doesn't know that he's cute.
He doesn't know he's beautiful.
He does. Exactly.
He doesn't know he's beautiful. So he asks her essentially to give him some backstory about serving the goddess and being a vulva, or serving the vulva. And she tells him essentially that she was the victim of a childhood trauma where raiders came on the south coast and essentially killed her whole family. She managed to escape. She managed to get to an aunt who healed her and who took her to a vulva who gave her a vision and allowed her to sort of process her trauma in short form. So then she became a healer herself, she became a singer and a training vulva herself due to that kind of healing magic, and she wants to live helping people as a seer and a healer. And Björn, being a sweetie, is very, very touched by the sadness of her story and the beauty of her healing journey, and the fact that she seems very wise a young person. She seems so wise for one who's still so young. I gaze into her eyes and lift my hand to touch her gently, but then I cast down my eyes and withdraw my hand, remembering that I'm here to serve her. She catches my hand in hers. I like being touched, she says. I like the warmth and the tenderness of it, the intimacy. I want someone who'll be there for me always when I need them. Spiritual work is hard. It can be exhausting. Amen, sister. I look up at her, gazing into her eyes for a while before replying, Thank you, goddess, for telling me. I'm sorry that you lost your family. That's so hard. And he asks her another question, and to ask about her life with the vulva. So I'm just seeing if there's anything that needs to be shared for the story. But essentially, it's a story of, she tells him about the amazingness of experiences with the community around the vulva. There's people changing, coming in and out every time, but they all build a bond and they all become very dear to each other. And it's a very rich kind of a life. And then she says, let's go and sit in the sunshine, Björn. And she starts taking off her clothes and sits naked in the sunshine, pulling me down next to her. She's very so beautiful.
Yeah, as you do. Let's go sit in the sun.
Yeah.
But also just get naked whilst we do it. With no...
Yeah. So he feels a wave of excitement. He says, so Björn, if you're to be my Skuldner, and bear in mind I am rushing this. This is after two very quite detailed stories about her past life. So they're feeling in an open space and they've shared.
Yeah, okay.
I need to see whether you can put my needs above your own desires, whether you can control yourself, she says, gently caressing my face. How do you feel about that? Consent. I'll do my very best to serve you and please you however you desire, goddess. I rushed the words out. How could I not want that? So, let's see if you can please me today as well as you did yesterday, Björn, she says with a teasing smile. But I have a rule for you. You can't come without my permission.
Oh, there we go.
There we go.
She put it in layman's terms as well.
She did.
She didn't beat around the bush.
She didn't beat around the bush. Nope, she did not.
There's no ambiguity. Nope. There's no, I didn't understand what you meant.
Clear communication in education. That's what you have to do. My cock instantly hardens, and suddenly I can't think about anything except coming. Obviously.
Fair enough. People tell you don't think about an elephant. You think about an elephant.
Don't think about it. Don't think about it. So, no, there we are.
I empathize with him.
Take your trousers off, she commands. I want to see you. My face reddens again. She's staring at me intently, and I realize there's no point in protesting. I know what she wants to see. Swiftly, I remove my shoes and socks, first this time. See, he's learned. And then my trousers. She indicates for me to stand in front of her. She says, what a delightful cock you have. So hard and perky. And she takes me in her hand, and the sensation is almost overwhelming. Somehow, I get even harder, and heat rises in my balls as she begins to caress my cock. She's teasing me with her fingers, and then suddenly her mouth is around me. I've never felt anything so amazing in all my life. I gasp and moan as she sucks me and rubs the base of my cock with her hand. Then she's gone. I open my eyes.
I'm glad I'm not reading
with
this.
A gasp. Hello, kitty. Sorry, the kitty has come to join me. Do you want to sit on my knee, puss? Okay. She's right there in front of me, gently laughing at me. Did you enjoy that, Björn? Yeah. Oh, yes, goddess. Oh, how it made me want to come, he thinks. Yep, she knows what she's doing. She smiles and said, now, what is it that you can't do without my permission? Come, goddess. I must wait for your permission, I say, sincerely hoping I can manage it. Good boy, she says, smiling, and indicates for me to sit beside her. She reaches her hand to my face and draws me into a slow, lingering kiss. I think you should worship me, Björn, don't you think? I can't think of anything more wonderful. He's saying all the right things.
So she's starting off his entire sexual journey with edging. I like it.
Yes, she is. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yes, she is. Where would you like me to start? I ask, catching my breath. Start here. She takes my hand and places it on her breast. I begin to caress her, running my fingers around the sides of her breast and circling towards her nipple. She shivers as I run my fingers across it. She moans softly and lies down on the grass. That's delicious, Björn. I smile at her and begin to kiss her breast, tracing the path made by my fingers. She arches her back and moans again. I take her nipple into my mouth and flick my tongue rhythmically across it, enjoying the sound that elicits from her. I let my tongue continue its work while gently caressing her other breasts. She asks me to pinch her other nipple. I'm uncertain, but she encourages me and gasps when I pinch it hard enough for her. So she opens her eyes and reaches up to touch my face, drawing me towards her, kissing me deeply and pulling me over on top of her. Uh-oh. I gasp now, my cock suddenly hungry for something I've never experienced. My pelvis starts to grind against her, and her hips respond briefly before she pushes me over back onto the grass. She straddles my belly, and I can feel her, warm and wet, on my skin. Her scent is divine. You're such a good boy, Bjorn, she says, smiling, and my heart leaps. I love it when she tells me I'm a good boy. I don't know why. It just touches something deep inside me that I didn't know was there before.
This is written too well.
It is.
That it's almost becoming a bit awkward of like how well it is.
I'm terribly sorry.
I'm like, it's not funny anymore.
It's not funny,
actually,
is it?
It's
No,
almost
I'm
a
sorry.
little bit like voyeuristic. I'm like, I feel like I'm almost intruding a little bit.
I also feel I'm kind of intruding.
It's gone too far. It's not funny. It's not funny.
What do we do? Do we keep going?
Yes, I have to know how this ends.
Finishes or not.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
If you guys are comfortable, no, wait, hang on. If you guys are comfortable with it, because consent.
I'm comfortable. I mean, yeah, I think I trust everybody on this. I think the only thing I would ever worry about with any of this is someone might take a snippet and put it on the internet. But I mean, we're already doing that, and it's locked content anyway, so it's fine. She rolls over onto her.
Dan, are you okay with continuing?
Are you good?
Yeah. No, sorry. I was reading something. But yeah.
Have some more mead.
Yeah, no, I'm not. It's
fine. I'm fine. It's fine.
Yeah, no, it's.
Okay, go ahead, Claire.
Okay, here we go. She rolls over onto her belly, spreading her legs slightly apart. Oh, that's a bad move. Her skin is golden, as though she has spent many afternoons lying out in the sunshine this summer. Let's see what you can find to worship now, Björn, she says, teasing me. I stroke my fingers across her back, wondering what she means. Perhaps I can find a special spot that excites her. She seems to enjoy my touch, shifting her hand as my hands glance along the sides of her body. I slowly caress the tops of her shoulders and let my fingers drift slowly down towards the small of her back, enjoying how much she loves it. I let my hands travel across the curves of her firm buttocks. She's so beautiful. Every part of her is an object of worship to me. I can't help but lean forward to kiss her golden skin, bathing her buttocks in a shower of kisses. Oh, Bjorn, that feels so good.
That's kind of cute.
She breathes. It is. It is cute. Run your hands along my thighs. I run my fingers down the outside of her thighs, then back up over the inside and then across her buttocks. She moans, and her hips start to grind the grass briefly before she lifts them up, shifting position so that her butt is in the air and her knees are parted. The scent of her fills me with desire, and the sight of her wet and asshole sent. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Why did that? It was doing so well. We were. It had me in. I was
nothing
like,
wrong with an asshole.
This is quite beautiful. This is quite beautiful and quite romantic.
I think it was the two-step of
and then just
it's the double Scuddy. No.
Yeah, just together.
You see, there you go. This cat never wants to be on the table, and now suddenly when I'm recording, she wants to be on the table. You're just naughty, aren't you?
It's where your attention is.
Yeah, it's where my attention is. You got it right.
Well, that totally snapped me out of the story. Then
Sorry,
I was
Dan.
like,
Yeah. Oh, actually, why? In fact, why should I apologize? This is not my choice.
It's not your
Nope,
story.
nope,
Yeah.
nope. I'm just the messenger. So yeah, her parts send blood pounding through my dick as my balls tighten against me. And again, I'm not keen on the word dick, so that's yeah. She tells me to put my hand on her belly, so she's on all fours now, and then taking it guides me to touch her clit. We'll excuse the anachronistic language. She shows me how she likes to be touched, and I follow her lead, gently circling the folds of skin with my finger, matching the rhythm to the movement of her hips. As she lets go into my touch, I begin to massage her buttock with my other hand, and I notice how she gasps as I push her flesh gently upwards. So I make my actions firmer, pulling her open. That feels so good, Bjorn, she cries. I want to feel your fingers inside me. And she takes my hand again and guides me inside her warm, wet coat. She feels amazing.
I don't know why that word
just gets you. Okay, fair enough.
For me, it's not. It's not. For me, it's not that I think that I don't mind the word. It doesn't the word doesn't upset me, but I don't think it's. I find it a sexual word.
Fair enough.
I think that's the disconnect. I couldn't care less if somebody uses it, but for some reason, when it's using like a sexual thing, it kind of just makes me go, ooh.
It breaks a little.
Jolts me a little bit.
Yeah, it breaks the moment, doesn't it? Yeah. I can always just.
No.
We shouldn't. Yeah, we shouldn't worry about editing it. I suppose. No. Yeah.
Yeah, I was just more pointing out that for me, it just has that effect that makes me kind of go,
ooh, yeah.
I have that exact same reaction to most shorter names for genitalia used in that setting. Actually, cock, dick, clit. Yeah, clit. It's a bit staccato almost.
So the question of then consent, yes, in this scenario, absolutely, it's clearly about asking and you shall receive or not, and the formula is that he must ask before he does anything because she is divine, and that's a setup.
I think the rule of thumb I've always had as like a man is when obviously you get into a certain position where things are assumed that are going to happen, that if it's like the normal areas, then that's okay. But when it comes to like maybe the areas that not everybody likes, like in this instance, that is when you maybe ask and just say, is this something that you like? Because not everybody does like it. I think that would be my way of tackling the situation, like, because not everybody does like that. Some people do. So I think that is kind of an area.
That's the thing. I think you have to. Sorry, go on, Mags.
No, I was just gonna say I wanted to give props to this woman for how much she's got going on at once. Too, he's massaging her clit, he's fingering her with several fingers, and now he's going to eat out her ass. All happening at the same time. Damn, impressive.
She's greedy. She's been worshipped.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's there are a lot of sensations happening at once. So maybe this just speaks to my own vanilla experiences, I suppose. But I'm just impressed, is all.
So she orgasms. Needless to say, she has a raging orgasm, because who wouldn't under these circumstances?
Yeah, that's what I was getting at.
I don't even have the parts, and I think I would.
What?
No, it's just funny, isn't it? I just enjoy this.
It is fun. So
there's fun in being uncomfortable sometimes. Though, like, because it's not like an icky uncomfortable, but it's a little bit
it's like watching watching sex scenes with your parents. Sometimes in company, or it's like. Actually, no, that's 10 times more uncomfortable.
Yeah, I was like, that's a hell of a comparison to make. I was more going to say, like, that's the type of uncomfortable is for me where I'm like, I can understand that I am uncomfortable, but I want to not be uncomfortable with this.
Yeah, and you also... curiosity is winning.
When we said we were going to do this, like, in my mind, it's like, oh, well, we're just going to have fun, like, silly stories where people actually don't understand the body, and it's all just a bit ridiculous. And
kind
it's
of like my dad
by...
wrote a porno situation.
Yeah, like that kind of thing. I didn't actually contemplate the good ones, where they're actually quite good.
No one did.
You can't make fun of them. We just have to sit here and listen to Claire erotically read to us for 20 minutes, and we're just like,
damn.
Okay, yeah.
I'm gonna go off on my own now. Bye, guys.
Yeah,
Bye.
but that's quite it's funny in its own sense because it's quite awkward that I'm just sat here like, oh, I'm just actually very
well, you're not on camera now. Sarah. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I'm hyper aware now that I'm listening to a friend of mine just erotically read a sex story to me, and I'm just sat here like, okay.
La 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 la.
Okay, so what happens after the explosive orgasm?
So she says she says, let's sit in the sun, and they're having a cuddle. She grasps my cock gently but firmly in her hand. I feel like she owns me. What do we have here, Bjorn? She teases, laughing gently at me.
Love Dan's body language going on here.
I can't see it because I'm looking at my paragraph, so I can't. I wish I could see it.
Keeping my hands.
There are some tightening of the arms across the chest.
My hands are up here all moments.
I can't help but flush again. I realize she's expecting an answer. My cock, goddess. And what is your cock?
I'm also rocking back and forth on my chair. I didn't even realize it until
Calm down, bro.
On my reclining chair, I'm just rocking like this, arms folded, back and forth.
Traumatized. She said, my cock, goddess. And what is your cock not allowed to do? Come without your permission, goddess? Good boy, that's right, she says, as she begins to rub me up and down. I didn't realize how aroused I was. My balls feel hot and tight against me, and I can barely breathe. And do you think I'm going to give you permission to come today, Bjorn? I can't really grasp the sentence. What does she mean? My brain isn't working. My whole consciousness is in her hand. I am only sensation, only arousal, only the rhythm of her hand. Do you have my permission to come, Bjorn? She repeats herself whilst at the same time quickening her pace. I can't think. No, no, goddess, I shout out and suddenly realize it's too late. I groan loudly as I feel my balls start to empty. I can't stop myself, and worse, suddenly her hand is gone. Where is she? I need her hand around me. I writhe, struggling for the pleasure that should be coming, while simultaneously struggling to stop the inevitable. I must control myself. No, no, goddess! I cry out with horror, realizing that I'm now splashing my cum all over her beautiful skin. I take a breath and another. Suddenly, my brain catches up. I'm mortified. I realize that she didn't give me permission to come. I wasn't able to control myself. And worse, I'm somehow robbed of the orgasm that I just had.
Mm-hmm.
I
feel his pain.
I feel it, and I haven't got a cock.
Same.
There is that moment because there's a point that
a point of no return.
There is no.
Do we need to sing the song? There is a song from Phantom of the Opera called "Past the Point of No Return."
Mm-hmm. Is that when you hit that moment, there is no.
But I think
back.
that's true for all genders and biological.
All genders can tell you that.
It's like you can push your body so far, but your willpower will not stop the physiological reaction.
No, it won't.
There's that ruined orgasm is a thing, isn't it, as well?
Oh, it is. Yeah, it is truly painful. Absolutely painful. Yes. All right. So let's see what happens next. Because there is a little bit more to come. No pun intended.
Or a lot pun intended.
Or a lot pun intended. I don't know. Very punny. So he falls over himself, apologizing. I'm so sorry, goddess. She smiles and giggles. She seems to be enjoying the situation. Obviously. Her fingers play in the mess I've made on her belly. Then she sticks her wet fingers in my mouth. Oh, Bjorn, it seems like you have some work to do learning to control yourself, don't you think? I grunt and nod my head. mouthful of her warm, salty fingers. I'm so glad she doesn't seem to be angry with me. She removes her fingers. I'm so sorry,
I don't think I can
Goddess.
open my eyes.
It's like a car crash.
I closed my eyes tight then as soon as you said that. I can't open them.
Oh, you can keep them closed. It's fine. That's what she said.
I'm in my safe space.
Stay in your safe space, Dan. Stay in your safe space. The gravity of the situation starts to sink in. What if she doesn't want me to be her Skuldner now I've failed the first test?
He's so in
I
his
hang
head.
my head.
I feel so
He's
bad.
so in his head. He doesn't.
Hey, at least he managed to keep it going.
Yeah.
He kept it going.
Because, it's not easy being in your head sometimes.
Mm-hmm. She says, "Oh, poor baby." She's still smiling at me, teasing me. And she lifts her head so she's looking directly into my eyes. And would you like another chance to prove to me that you can control yourself? I would like that very much, Goddess.
Yeah, about 25 minutes.
Yeah.
Let me just.
Will she truly give me another chance? I will do anything to prove myself. Good boy.
Then again, he's 18.
He is 18.
Yes,
he is.
That is true. Maybe, yeah.
Yeah. And so she says, if you want to come, so no, not if you want to come. Sorry. If you want to, come back here tomorrow. I want to see if you can take some pain for me. She picks up the horsewhip that she bought from me yesterday. It was lying in the pile of her clothes. She flicks my ass with it lightly, and the sensation is strangely satisfying. I stare.
So she's British. Whoever's written this is British then. The ass is a giveaway.
Yeah, bit of a giveaway. I stare at her longingly, wanting her to continue, but she just runs the whip over her hands, smiling at me. Now, Bjorn, what is it that you need my permission for? She asks me. Ah, no, Goddess, I need your permission to come, I say. That's right, Bjorn. And do you have my permission to come? No, Goddess, I say, a little confused. So, Bjorn, does that mean you'll be pleasuring yourself this evening or tomorrow before you come and see me again? The penny drops. Definitely a British author. Ah, no, Goddess, I will control myself and wait until you give me permission. I'm so grateful she has given me another chance to prove myself worthy of her. Well, think it over, and I will be here tomorrow for you. And then he gets dressed, she indicates he's to leave, but just before he turns, she grabs his hand, pulls me down into a warm, soft kiss. You're such a good boy, she whispers in my ear. And then she sends me on my way with a slap on my rear.
Oh.
And he leaves her standing there, cock aching. I've never been so horny and so unsatisfied and so desiring. And yet I know I will not be able to bring myself relief, because all I want to do is please her and serve her and worship her. And what she wants is to know I can control myself. I will prove to her that I can. End of part 2.
Damn. So when was part 1? First of all, applause.
You're welcome.
To you and to the author. So like how long do we have to wait between parts?
It's all part of this until I give permission.
Oh shit, my bad.
How dare you?
I apologize.
Sorry, couldn't resist. I love someone's put, don't threaten him with a good time. And I say, yeah, absolutely. Yes, this is very much a don't threaten me with a good time. Are you guys okay? I'm sorry.
Yes. I'm okay. I had fun.
You're okay. Yeah. Max had fun.
Oh, I had a lot of fun. It was different because I like I say, I expected the silliness, and then when it actually was good, I'm like, oh, I don't know how to take this.
Oh no!
This is
to be completely honest,
I'm amongst friends.
To be completely honest with you, I do feel bad about him not being able to come to full completion in the best way.
Yes.
But I am a little bit relieved that there was some sort of because.
Yeah,
I'm not. I'm not, because I was traumatized by the fingers in the mouth.
Yeah. No, but here's the
thing. I wasn't expecting it. It got me.
I could tell, but also like when you commented like Max's face, because when Claire was like, "Do you think you're gonna have my permission before tomorrow?" and my mouth just went. Because I was so scared that he was gonna have to go around with like just a stiff, aching dick for like the next 24 hours.
Have you seen that? Have you seen the meme of that cat? It's like an old one where it's just like,
Yeah.
Oh
the
yeah,
face
yeah.
is just- that's what you were like. You're just like, that's what you were like. I was like,
But yeah, I have to say, in erotica, cum play really turns me off. Like anyone eating, licking. I mean,
yeah,
not,
I get
and I
that.
don't mean a blowjob. I don't mean a natural swallow finish. I don't mean that. I mean, yeah, I don't know. Just dwell. That's an ick for me, and I don't know why.
I get that. I understand.
But
okay, on that note,
This is fun.
should we finish? This is fun.
Thank you both for your
Thank you for coming.
thank you both for your contributions to making me feel awkward.
Yeah, likewise to both of you.
You're welcome. Thank you
But
both.
no one ever answered my question. Like, Claire, when was
What was
part
your question?
1? When was part 1 released, and when was part 2 released? So how long do you think we're gonna
Part
have to wait?
2. I've clicked off Literotica, so I can't do the math. But presumably, I mean, I haven't. Let me see.
I don't think it's too long.
Hey, Scotty.
So I think I found.
Oh, she's about to attack your bookshelves.
I think I found the first one.
Scotty.
It was like at the top of the list. That's how I found it, because it was like the newest one. So it's probably not too long.
Probably not. Hang on. It says it was submitted. I'm trying to find the homepage. I can't. It went straight to the story rather than the homepage. What did? My recording stopped. Bugger.
It's okay.
It's okay. I think we call that.
We'll look and we'll find out.
I think we call that the universe telling us to finish.
We'll look and find out. Mags, I'll find out and I'll message you.
Yeah, I'm on
it
already.
I can see Scuddy. Scuddy Poo. What do you look at Scuddy saying goodbye to you all with her disapproving stare? Like,
so
Mummy, have you been reading porn
part
again?
2 was August 3rd, 2025. And the Skuldner part 1 was May 2nd.
Oh, okay. So maybe we have a little bit to wait then.
We might have a bit to wait, or maybe if she realizes if she realizes we're reading it, she'll produce it more quickly. But
yeah, maybe.
I mean, I feel like we should message this author and be like, "Hey, just so you know, we're like covering your story.
We like this. Please give us more, more.
Give us more.
I want to keep Dan uncomfortable for as long as possible.
No, I need to go. I need to go pee.
Okay, sure.
Okay.
Innocently.
Sure. Yeah.
Pee.
Pee.
Have a great one, everyone. This was so much fun.
Have a fantastic night. Thanks, guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Take care. Have a good evening.
Bye.
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 Bye.